Welcome one and all to another edition of Swiss's Commuting Chaos. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, hit the pause button and subscribe. Well, so Steve-O, we're back. Oh, it's always good to be back, Carl. Well, Steve-O, it looks like Swiss at the roadworks at Battersea. Oh yeah, Carl, there's temporary lights there. They've been there for what seems like forever. Yeah, it looks like the traffic's moving in the opposite direction, so this guy in the silver van's just going to take off. Yeah, Carl, Swiss is going to hang back, and then the van behind him's just going to go straight through the red light as well. I mean, let's face it, Steve-O, if the Sheila on the bicycle can work out it's a red light, surely numbnuts here can work out where he's supposed to stop. I wouldn't bank on it, Carl. Oh, Johnny, that looked like a Tango to Sensation replay to me. Yeah, smashing Ralph. Little Napoleon here, the very embodiment of a line bike lunatic, swaves his way through the oncoming traffic, and undeterred by the oncoming Pantechnicon, decides he's going to push his way across 2 lanes of oncoming traffic. Oh, well, Tony, we'd like to think he'd got his just desserts, but it turns out he got away. Maybe the sniper will get him. Now, it turns out that Keith Richards out at the Rolling Stones is alive and well and transitioning.
Pretty car.
I went out for a drink with a friend. I said I'd drive, of course. I'm a Mitchum. Anyway, he said he'd put me up for the night. I would pull out for the food. I would park the car very carefully. And I was very, very drunk.
Oh, hello, he's looking at Swiss's bike. I wonder what he thinks of it. Oh, that's charming.
It's charming now.
Now, this next clip's just going to turn into a bit of a rant from me, I'm afraid. And it's all about a trend that I've seen of really bad riders on trikes. This comment is aimed at those people that have decided the trike is a great way of getting around without taking any form of motorbike training, because you can ride one of these on a car licence without any bike training whatsoever. And what it means is they have no idea about riding a bike. I've even seen someone riding one without a helmet in London, which of course is perfectly legal, but most certainly not advisable. And Kill Switch Kevin here is just a perfect example of the numbnuts that you see on the road. So, a word of warning: avoid these people like the plague. So if you're going to run out into the traffic without taking a look as to what's coming down the road in either direction, it's always good to have a personal ambulance following you around everywhere. Now, if brains were cheese, these next 2 line bike lunatics wouldn't have enough to cover a small Ritz biscuit. Although, in fairness, the second one does look as though he's American. Whereas in this next clip we've got Lance the Cut Armstrong. He's all decked out in his lycra, and no doubt he's on one of those bikes that's got Specialised written on them, and that's because they're for special people. Because if he stuck to the cycle lane he'd be able to go through a green light, but because he's going down the outside of everybody else on the road, he has to go through a red light, because he's special. I say, that chap's looking at Swiss coming down the road. Let's see what he thinks of Swiss's electric motorbike. Oh, that's charming.
It's charming now.
Nope, just pure pornography. Shouldn't be allowed.
Now, well, Tony, it looks like Swiss is filtering down the outside of the... Oh, Tony, did you see that? Yeah, smashing, Ralph. It's shit your pants time for Swiss. And yes, I do think it's worth a Tango Taste Sensation replay. Oh, Tony, I thought you'd never see it. Now, well, it looks like Stripey Shirt Man's dancing the fandango across the road. Yeah, and when we look at it from Swiss's point of view, you can actually see the moment of excrement explosion in his underpants. Ah, well, I don't reckon he'll be hanging around for a conversation. He'll want to get away as quickly as possible to go and scrape out his cacks. Delightful.
I was driving down the road and then suddenly with a bit of crash, bang. A car suddenly pulled to the right. No reason. But I was very, very drunk.
So Swiss is at the set of traffic lights at the end of his road, and the traffic lights have changed for him. So they must be red for this BMW coming down the road, and it's got about 50 yards of stopping distance. So Swiss is at the traffic lights at Epsom Downs, and we're looking at the traffic coming across, and we got an SUV, another SUV, Uberoo Rider, another SUV, and then we got two kids on an electric scooter. So let's see how fast these two Muppets can get up to. Two up on something that's clearly not supposed to be on the road. 27, 28, 29, 30 miles an hour. And they've got no protective gear on whatsoever. And of course, if these two little idiots have an accident, their parents will be saying that their precious darlings were absolutely perfect in every way and it's somebody else's fault. And having gone round the corner and put his bike on his driveway, as he puts the bike away in his garage, what does he see but a young lad on an electric off-road bike on the pavement videoing himself on his mobile phone. So Swiss is on the inside lane of the A3, and you'll notice that the SUV in the outside lane is indicating he wants to change into the middle lane. So the bell end on the outside of Swiss decides that's the time to accelerate as hard as he can to stop him from cutting across, and then cuts across in front of Swiss, who pulls on the outside of him. And normally this would make the final cut for the video, but it turns out this guy's on his mobile phone. He's holding it in his left hand whilst he's steering with his wrist. The chap realises he's been busted and puts the phone down, but then wants to remonstrate with Swiss. Here, Sharon, stop shitting in the basket. Yeah, so Steve-O, looks like we're the headline act again there, mate. As always. Oh, it's truth, mate. I mean, how close was he to Swiss on that undertake? In all probability, Carl, about as close as he is to the cyclist. That's a Steve-O. If we look at it from the other direction, looks like he's come up the mandatory cycle lane, doing way more than the 20 miles an hour limit. Now, Steve-O, you probably didn't realise, but I can lip read. Turns out Swiss thinks he's a cargo vessel for beer barrels. Oh, really, Carl? Yeah. He called him a Firkin tanker. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and stay safe out there, guys, because it's a bloody mad world.